She doesn't go back late, right? But we still give her good review, right? She goes back at 6 o'clock.
I mean, I started my career in iFAST at a very early age, obviously, if I'm here for like more than 10 years. So I think it was at a very good timing because then I wasn't married. I was all ready to climb my career. So I think throughout all Wee Kiong's video and my past 10 years with Wee Kiong, the very common thing I hear from me is this person work very late, this person work on weekend, this person is talking about work 24/7. So I think it's a common thing that I think Wee Kiong and I debated for the 10 years that I've been with him. I said, I've got no issue with my team going home at 6 o'clock because to me, as long as work is done, you doesn't need to be physically in office. And that was even before COVID period because we were a lot of client facing, right? But it's something that Wee Kiong has been harping on it for the past 10 years. He always feels that someone needs to be working past office hour, working over weekends. I mean, I get it. I mean, I have a team under me, right? Definitely, if people who does that, you do see that the person is working hard. But I think now that I'm a mother myself, right? I think when you're at a different life stage, it's going to be very difficult to give the same level of commitment. And it's something that I've been bringing up to him for the past 10 years, but I don't really get it if Wee Kiong gets it. So does it mean that you only have this like window period to climb your career at like in your 20s? Because by the time you hit your 30s, that's when you would need to focus on family a little bit more.
Yeah, so I always feel that when you're young is the best time to right? So
the best time to join iFAST is only when you're young. If you're old, don't bother coming here.
So we seldom recruit. We seldom hire the older people, right? So like in your case, I interviewed 3 times, and I think the last interview.
No, I'm gonna hear on
the last interview. I still ask you, are you sure you can commit, right? Remember? And you came from a very different industry. You came from a hospitality industry. So very different from finance, and you got no knowledge. Yeah. But I was willing to bet on you, and I say if you work hard, then you progress lah. So you have a double promotion before, right?
Yes.
Double promotion. I think in the initial years you had.
I worked very hard. I slept in the office. I didn't go.
But you had I think a consecutive promotion for almost every year, right? You see.
On the proven one with the strong ownership.
So to me, it's people who really commit. Say they want to grow and really commit, then these are people that want to grow. And I will grow them fast. I won't be stingy on the promotion and the proposal to CEO to promote the person. Then talking about their in iFAST, I think the best time to maybe under my team is to work when you're young because you can you can chiong, you work hard. As you get older, you have more family commitment. Like for now, my mom is very old, right? A lot of times I need to take urgent leave also to send her to see doctor, hospital. When she call me and say, she had backache or I had to take urgent leave and send her. So there'll be all this commitment along the way. I mean, as you grow older lah. Yeah. So when you're young, you don't work hard, right? Then later part you want to work hard, it's more difficult. So I told Delton the same thing also. I say now is the best time for you to chiong and things like that. So after you get married, got kids, right? You have to have a more balanced lifestyle. That one I understand. I still give you 2 days work from home.
To be fair, I think even when I was pregnant, Wee Kiong was very understanding. I was like, I think it's okay. COVID cases are on the rise. Why don't you just rest at home? So he's still pretty sweet on that part. But that's after because he know me for 10 years and he know I don't work from Taka.
And then talking about the going back late, right? I'm more referring to the BD role. So BD role, you're salespeople, right? You have to be out of our office to meet customer. That's why you're BD, right? Front line. So you meet customer, and then if you're a good BD, you should have at least every day have 2 appointments. Usually when I was a BD, I try to remind myself to have 3 to 4 appointments. So I'll be out for even breakfast meeting, our coffee morning meeting, and then lunch, and then another appointment in the afternoon. So at least 3, then I'll go around the customer place to chit chat with the advisor. So then I'm only back in office at 4:35. Then you have to clear your email. It's impossible for a BD not to work late, because after that you got a lot of things to follow up. When you go out, customer tell you, hey, can you do this? Can you do that? Can you do this project? You can't, you got to follow up. And then you got to clear your email. There's no way that a BD can go back early. Yeah, so if I go BD,
I think I've got a list of people that he thinks is not good. Because every time at 6 o'clock, I'll see my message come out like, "Are people going home?" Question mark. I'll be like, yeah.
It's quite impossible if you do your job as a BD. So last time I can't go back at 6 o'clock. I mean, unless if I got something like urgent family stuff to attend to a dinner, then no choice, I'll go back. But then next day I'll come in very early to clear follow up.
But I think we've had this conversation quite a lot of time as well. There are people who work in office very late.
Yeah.
I mean, because we check claims, we know, right? There are people who work in office very
not
late.
productive.
What do you think of people who really work late? They don't go home. They just continue working in office. But do you really track if they are working in office? Or it just makes you think it's good because you see them physically in office at like 8, 9 o'clock when they're still in office?
But you know, I always walk around. So I always, say I see people and I see people still around, then I'll go to their desk and say, what are you doing? And things like that. So if they're on the presentation slide.
So have you seen people at 8, 9 o'clock that's like in office but not doing work?
No, last time I think we had people who they may go dinner or they go for a run. After that, they come back and then they lace around and things like that. So, yeah, there'll be some of these people.
So how do you manage all these people?
Huh?
I can't remember what happened to all these people over the years. But
No, I mean, these people, it's after office hour, right? So, actually, I also measure by the customer feedback, whether this person follow up well or not and things like that. Yeah, so I know who is working, who is not working in that sense. I get feedback. So the person can be work very late, but it's not productive, doesn't follow up well, and then it also doesn't help. Yeah, that's why I say short term, you can wayang. You can try to fool your boss, but over time, I think your boss will know.
I think that's a lot on like a BD role, which is very client facing.
Yeah.
But I mean, now with your new portfolio, I think you're handling a lot more.
She doesn't go back late, but we still give her good review, right? She goes back at 6 o'clock.
Just for the record, I get a picture of the studio at like 6 o'clock. Right. The lights are off. Where's everybody? I'm like,
良心. You got your mid-year promotion, right?
No, but it goes back to if we work on weekend, you also don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Right? Yeah.
I know because over weekend I Skype you, then you say I'm working.
That's because Yan told me I should tell you if I'm working. I still took a photo and sent to him.
Yeah. That's why I say you need to make sure he knows.
Yeah.
Because if not, he thinks it's the only one working on the weekend.
Yeah, I took a photo of my screen. I sent to him. I said, Yan told me that if I work on weekend, I must take a photo and send to you as proof.
But you don't go back late. I still follow you. Okay, so it's for you then. I based on production, then productivity, and then.
So I think end of the day, I think it's an ongoing debate I have with Rika. I say working late doesn't mean the person is efficient.
True.
So stop telling me at 6 o'clock that the studio lights are on. So for the past couple of weeks, we've been very busy, right? But he doesn't come to our studio. There was once I texted him, I said, everyone's OTing in the studio, why are you not here? Because I think during that period, he's very busy. He didn't come by the studio, right? So I was like, it's 7 o'clock now, the lights are still on.
No, but
What?
the iFAST TV team can work until 8. Can produce a lot more videos.